Welcome back. Now that we have a bit of background knowledge about Linux services and what possible actions we can take to manage these services, I will do a quick demo on how to manage services under systemd using the systemctl command in the terminal. When you run the systemctl command in the terminal without any arguments or options, it will display a list of all loaded systemd units. As you can see, units can be of many types, but the most common type is a service. To isolate services, we use the option --type with a value of service. Now we see a list of loaded and active services, some of which are running and some of which are exited. To see all services, including those that are loaded but inactive or are not found, we use --type equals service with the option --all. To see all running services, we run the command systemctl --type service --state running. We can use the same command with the state as exited to see exited services. You can also change the state to failed to see only failed services. Now that we know how to list services, let's learn how to control or manage them using systemd and the systemctl command. These examples apply to any other service that you'll want to work with, but I have chosen HTTPD for our demo, and I will show you how to manage it. Let's begin by checking the status of the service using systemctl status HTTPD. We see that the status is inactive, dead, and disabled. This means that the service is completely shut down on our system. We start the service by saying systemctl start httpd or httpd.service. These two commands are equivalent. This command has no output, but we can verify its success by looking at the service state using systemctl status httpd. We can now see that the status has changed to active and running, but is still disabled. This means that the service won't start automatically on system reboot. If we restart the system, the service will need to be manually started. To overcome this, we can enable the service with systemctl enable httpd. We can confirm this was successful by once again checking the service status. You can now see that it is enabled. We can use systemctl to stop the service with systemctl stop httpd, once again checking the status to verify that it was successful. The service is now back to inactive but is still enabled. If the system were to now reboot, the service would auto start. To make sure this doesn't happen, we use systemctl disable httpd. You could then check the status to verify this. A handy hint to stop and start, or simply start a service, is to use systemctl restart and the name of the service. This is how we start and stop services, as well as enable and disable them. There is a lot you can do with the Linux services, but for now, this brings us to the end of the section. Your best friend will be the manual command, or man systemctl, which has great descriptions of the many options that come with systemctl, or any other command that you wish to see the manual pages of. In the next video, I will show you how to troubleshoot services and work with system logs. Thank you, and bye for now.